I'm really excited about this build. I was hoping to do something like this, and PSE hooked it up. So this is the Drive NXT 33. And I think what's cool about this bow, and I think a lot of people, like, at least the stuff that I see on YouTube, you know, there's not a lot that's touching on like an all-arounder, you know, a heavy hitter utility offering from a company, which I love that, and I'm super pumped to build this. So I built this thing out with like one thing in mind. I was trying to keep it under what a new flagship would be, like well under what a new flagship would be, was my goal. And I did a pretty good job, Joe. I think I got this thing at like fully built at like 1,300 fully built. So the bow is gonna come in at like 700 bucks. I put a shrewd rod, shrewd quick disconnect, an Ultra View grip on there. It actually comes with a nice rubber grip that the Omen 1.0 Omen had on it. But I like the riser, and I was playing with this from UV because I have to, because I always have to play around with the grips. But the UV grip's actually nice, kind of puts you up in the shelf. We have a QAD Ultra Rest. We have an HHA 2-pin, so they're Rise, but it's their riser mount, direct mount. And what else do I have on this? I think that's it. The only thing missing off of this would be like a quiver. But I have, let's see here, the sight comes in at like 300 bucks. The rest is like 150, 160. This stabilizer and QD mount together means like 60 bucks. And you're good. So to me, I was pumped about like price and what it came in at, but then also I've got the data card here. I'm going to go through it with you guys. Just think of like use cases for this. This is why I like this thing so much. It's 70-pound draw weight, but you can take 10 turns out of the limbs, which is insane. I mean, I don't even know what that would go down to. Let off is at 80% fixed. This is their ZF cam. It's IBO'd at 330 for a 33, which is really good. I mean, there's been bows in the past that I've shot, flagships, that are 330 out of 33. Draw length range. This is something else that's really nice. You can use this as a grow-in bow if you wanted to as well. 24 to 31 inches, which is kind of absurd. I've shot plenty of flagships that are under what my draw length is, which is just infuriating. What else? Brace height, 7 inches. So right in that sweet spot of forgiveness. And I think that's everything in terms of spec. Bow balance is super nice. Everybody knows I am a huge back bar guy. Don't need it on this. There is a lower bushing mount here. You could run one if you wanted to. It just sits. It sits planted. And then the other thing for me, being newer to PSE, is like the finishes blow me away. This stuff it's smooth. It's not shiny for a black, but it's super durable. I mean, I just came back from New Mexico. I was banging around my my other black one, and it literally it looks like mint. So I'm super pumped about that. There's been stuff in the past that has chipped like crazy for me. It drives me insane. So yeah, we'll get this thing. We'll check timing. We'll throw it through paper, and this thing will be ready for me for Ohio opening for whitetail. So if we can put some stuff on the ground with this. So stay tuned, and Joe will take us along for the ride. 5 times. So with this bow, you can, it's got a spacer system as well. It's not the easy 220 spacer system, but another shim kit. And actually, out of the box, timing was perfect, and I didn't have to do anything with the shim. 13/16 on the rest. We bumped it a smidge that way because I got a that way or a that way tear. What was that, right? Got right tear, right? Tail right? So, but it was little. It was very small, so it was actually pretty impressive out of the box. Shot another one, and then I hit the hole of the other one, so I had to shoot again, and it looks really good. So I will kind of walk you down and show you that. That looks really good. Actually, this bow is freaking killer. Draws super smooth, kind of little bit of a hump. There's like no valley at all. It's just right to the back wall, which I love. And then it is super dead. The next thing we'll do after I show you guys the bullet hole is we'll chrono it, just because I'm excited to chrono it. Same 505 grain pro comp as before. So we'll walk down here, JoJo. Show them that one, and we're good. This is where I hit the other hole, but thing's good. I love it. I'm excited. We're gonna take it to the farm and shoot with it, see how it does. But it holds great. Love the sight, love the single stave. I'm not mad at any of it, so keep going. Cool. So got the chrono set up in the dungeon, the dark dungeon hole that Joe has. And we're just gonna send them and see what they do. $278. It's actually not bad. 505 grain. Pro comp, 30.5, 70 pounds, by the way. So we're comparing this unfairly to the 80 pound Mach 34. Duplicate, 278. We'll do one more. See if we can get it to duplicate again. Duplicate, 278. So that's pretty good. 505, 30.5. I'm all right with that. Rolling. Yeah, so at the farm, just loaded up the Kubota. We're gonna run down, set a target up, and then sight in. Should be a piece of cake with this HHA 20, 60. Throw in a sight tape, which makes me think, do I have a sight tape? Booklet, that's in the truck, I can't forget that. And then that's it. We're good. So, take you along. All right, let's go set this target up. I was gonna check cameras. I left my card reader, so I'll check it this weekend. Still undecided if I wanna hunt. This weekend's opening weekend, so kind of wanna just sit just to sit, but we'll see. Head out there. So I'm thinking this as our lane. All right, so got the sight mounted, kind of eyeballed it on the string. We're gonna just run through all HHAs are the same, so 20 and 60 to get our slider, which this is a single post 2-pin or single pin double fiber, however you want to call it. Block at 20. So we'll send this at 20, make an adjustment if we need to, do a 3-arrow group, and then we'll go to 60. Looks a hair low, but we'll see. Still not used to this QAD. Looks solid. One more. That was me, pulled it left, but we'll go check them. Come with me, Jojo. But I think that's a good 20. I shanked that one left, so I'm gonna leave it where it's at, just because I think it's fine, and we'll go 60, and then we'll just we'll get a sight tape thrown on there. Yeah, so we got 20. We're making a pretty good guess, I think, on 60. My other one, which was 10 feet faster, was like 50 tape. So this is at 55. So we'll send a few down here at 60 and be able to slap a tape on. Can't see. That one's good. If anything, it's a touch left, but it's not bad. One center, but low. Bro, you can tell I don't use QADs ever. That one like felt right, but yeah, up and down's good. I pulled it to the right. So realistically, I think that's probably the 60. We can walk down if you want, Jojo, but I'd say that's it. Vertical's good. I just got to clean up my left and rights and follow throughs, but I mean, what is that, reps? 2, 3, 6, 9 or something. We have 10 reps through the bow, so, but it's nice, man. It's dead. I don't know if you can tell, but it sounds quiet to me. Yeah, so in what was it? 280? That's not bad. 505 grain arrow. So I'm gonna go pull those, Jojo. PSE, I have to read it. Every day it's like way longer than we think. We're like delirious. PSE Drive NXT. I am super pleased with this thing. I didn't know what to expect, to be honest with you. But man, I mean, I don't know if you can get more versatility, change in ranges, whether that's taking turns out of the limbs for poundage, draw length, how much of a difference there is between 24, I think it's 24, and 31, which is obscene. The cam itself, the ZF cam, super smooth. The thing's a shooter. There's virtually no like hand shock at all. It sounds, I was listening to some of the stuff back on camera, it sounds really good at like, you know, what were you at, like maybe 5 yards distance? Like, it sounds good. You know, the Tetra stuff, I can never get enough of these things, whether they're riser mount, dovetail, through the, you know, bracket, the pick rail, all that stuff. These things are insane. Yeah, it's sick. And like I said, I like running back bars, and this just does not need it. It just sits in. And I actually really like this Ultra View grip on there. I wasn't sure. I was like, what is that gonna do? But it's awesome. It kind of just gets you that platform right up on it, pushes you up into the shelf. And yeah, I'm super excited to get some more reps. And I actually did throw the sight tape on. We got some reps at 20 and 40, and the sight tape looks good. So I just have to get used to the QAD again a little bit, which is nothing. But yeah, we're at 280, 30 and a half, 70-pound limbs at 67 pounds, 505 grain arrow, and you can't really complain. 33-inch platform, sits dead, balance is great, good speeds, and honestly, an insane price. Like, this full build, I think, what did I say, Joe? I had it at
under 14.
Under 14, 13. Let's call it 1350, fully built. With, I mean, honestly, these aren't even bad components. These are like good, solid components. I love it. I'm super excited. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some cool whitetail footage with it and stuff too. But yeah, I'm trying to think if we left anything out. Haven't broadhead tuned it yet, but we'll do that. But yeah, thanks for joining in, and I guess until the next one.